Way! Big up to every one of you people. Big up to every one of you people. What I mean is one of our own. He's one of our own. Not Marcus Rashford. He's one of our own. Get in, people. Get in. How we doing, people? Get in. Get in. What a brilliant goal by Rashford, man. Rashford gets all the headlines. What a goal by Rashford. What a goal by Rashford, hey? Hey? Manchester United 2, Burnley 1. It was a bit of a hangover. Martial is an upgrade from Rashford, Ronaldo, who's ever would have thought. Yo, tell me about it. But yeah, Rashford scored a fantastic goal, take the headlines, but I thought in the first half we played well. I thought we played well. Second half, you could tell towards the end of the first half, we looked a bit ropey. You know, hangover setting in, not quick enough on the ball, not sharp enough. You could tell that. You could tell there was a bit of a hangover. But honestly, other than one mistake, Casemiro looked so good at the back. If you ask me, Casemiro looked really good. I wasn't panicked any time. I don't know about you guys, but watching that game, I wasn't that panicked. Honestly, I wasn't too panicked. And I thought, good win. Yeah, we'll take that. But you can tell there's a hangover towards the end. Yeah, 100%, Fabi. You know what? I would have been more, if Maguire was playing, I would have been more nervous. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. I know we've got to get behind Maguire because, you know, he can't come back till the 31st. He's not back here till the 31st. Even though it's weird because Mbappe is back in training already. You know what I mean? Definitely Casemiro was solid. Looked far confident, didn't he? He looked so confident. It's like he's been playing there for a long time. You know what I mean? Ilanga looks wavy. Okay. Oh, you mean his hairstyle? Yeah. Get the lights up, people. Get the lights up, man. Welcome to Manchester United first 2, Burnley 0. Match reaction. Match reaction. So big up to every one of you. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Dear heaven, Dubravka had too much brown liquor drinking last. Big up Natalie. Big up Natalie. Listen, I need to try to invite people if they want to come on, man. But big up to you guys. Love and light. Yeah. Love and light to everybody. Everybody love and light. Good win. But what do you guys think of the win? Obviously, you're through a cup game, regardless of what do you think of the performance? I thought for the first half, I thought Garnacho, it was just the last minute. There was the last touch. I thought we looked a bit like, tad, just a little bit lackluster in terms of that final ball. But I thought we started to get a bit nervous and they pressed us really well. Burnley played well in parts, to be fair. They pressed high, but obviously in terms of quality, they didn't offer that much. But it's what it is. Big up. It's the only cup you could win. Arsenal 4, West Ham 1 coming up. You gotta give up Saviassi. You have to give up Saviassi. You know, big up Saviassi with a super chat. It's the only cup you could win. Arsenal 4, West Ham 1 coming up. Is that in the Premier League? Do you play them in the Premier League? Oh, I forgot. Are you out of this competition already? If I'm not mistaken, are you already out of this competition? I think you are. But yeah, it's like your league game. Your league game. West Ham coming up. Okay. Big up Saviassi. But Saviassi, can you let the people know what happened to you when you were in this cup? Please let the people know what happened to you when you were in this cup. Let the people know. Average performance. I need better players in midfield. Getting ran through, yeah, 100%. There was a bit of that. McTominay up to his old tricks as well, giving the ball away at times, not being composed enough when he was up the pitch, 100%. Casemiro, third centre back in this club. Honestly, he looked good, didn't he? Other than he made a mistake when he got really pressed, but other than that, I thought he was brilliant. Quarterfinals, here we come. Alien Tunnel, did he not go to the game tonight? Did he not go? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry if the club took your ticket away from you, man. I can't believe that shit. Big up to yourself, bro. But yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah. What's wrong? What do you want? You want to go outside? Yeah. Go outside. You go outside? Sorry, the seed of is killing my life out here, people. Sorry. Apologies. You know what happens in the middle of the stream? You get distracted by your cat because your cat's moaning and you're like, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong, seed of? What's wrong? And he's just gone out. He wants to go out on the balcony. But yeah, big up to you, Alien Tenno. Guys, smash a like. There we go. Smash a like, man. Oh yeah, people, you need to go and check out the Mix's YouTube channel. Basically, the Mixed Bag with the Mixed Bag. Go and check it out. Nay, go and check it out. His YouTube channels, fantastic YouTube channel. He did a brilliant content. Obviously, living in the US, he did some really good content on the street about the games and stuff like that. So, yeah, check that out, people. Proper check that out. Honestly, you need to check out his YouTube channel. Honestly, I would recommend it. 100% recommend it. Yeah, it's exactly the same as that name. Check it out. He did brilliant content. Honestly, big up the Mix. Big up my brother. Nuruddin, you looking stressed, bro. Some syrup supposed to be chilling. Nuruddin, you look stressed, bros. So you're supposed to be chilling. Nah, you know what? It's because the cat. I don't know. One of them. It's not touchwood. It's all right, but it's not being. They're not being themselves. Come on, get back in. Come on, get back in. So I'm just trying to make sure that he's all right. Cedo. Been a bit moany, so I'm just looking after him, looking after the cats. You know how it is, innit? Try to say what's wrong with you, what's happening. Heading home now. The Bravka garbage. All right, he's at the game. Give us your match reaction, Alien Tenno. Alien Tenno, let us know if you ever want to come on. I never ask if you ever want to come on. I'll send you the link if you want to jump on. But big up to you. Love, bro. Love. Yeah, I'll send you the link, Malcolm. But yes, he comes out. There it is. Say me, I say. Giving it some. Say me, I say. It's giving it some. You're free, man. You're free. But yeah, guys, what did you think? So, end of an era with Messi and Ronaldo, new era Mbappe, Saka, two best players in the World Cup. You gotta give it up, Sammy Yassi, man. You gotta give it up to Sammy Yassi. End of an era with Messi and Ronaldo. Agreed. New era. Mbappe, yes. And Saka. Saka had a brilliant tournament. Don't doubt it. But I don't think he's one of the best players yet. I don't think he's one of the best players in the world yet. Martial didn't get injured. Told you these injuries are done. Let's hope. Well, he was down for a minute, HKN Music. I was thinking about you and my cousin because my cousin's like the same as you. He believes the same as you. So, yeah. Like I said, we looked rusty towards the end of the second half. We looked rusty in parts in the second half. But on the whole, 2-0 win, I'll take it. I didn't really feel like they were going to score. I don't know. It was one of those games. I just didn't feel like they were going to score tonight. Even though Dubravka, oh my God, he's been on a liquor, innit, Dubravka. Proud of Rashi for his amazing goal. Yeah, what a goal that was. Saying taking the mick with his Saka chat. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. This is what Natalie said, man. Natalie's made it already. This is Dubravka. Dear heavens, Dubravka like had too much brown liquor drinking late last night. Wow. Malcolm, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? you there?
Yeah, I'm there, man. Good,
What
good,
time is
good.
it over there in the US, man? In the USFA, what time is it over there?
It's actually 10 minutes to 6.
10
Ten
minutes
minutes
to
to 6.
6 in the
Yeah,
evening, yeah?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yep,
quite
yep, yep. Mm-hmm.
evening. Big up Rashid. Evening. Big up everybody. Yeah, man. Evening therapy. Big up Rashid. Love, brother. Big up Steve. Smash a like, people. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. You are tuning into United Real Therapy. And we're doing a match reaction for Manchester United versus Burnley. 2-0 to United. Man United up through to the quarters. Fantastic goal by Rashford. I mean, he picked the ball up in his own half, like 5 yards in his own half, turns. He was on a transition. He just runs at it. He looks far more, I don't know about you guys, but he looks, for England as well, he looked really comfortable playing on the right. He looks comfortable now. Before, he never used to look comfortable playing on the right side. But is it me? Is it just me noticing that? Or does he look comfortable playing on the right-hand side?
Nah, I don't think so. I think the tournament, I think he just was able to like discover his actual like position. I think he realized that I think he thrives more on playing on the right hand side rather than just playing as like a lone striker. But I think a lot of people were debating whether he fits more on the left, but I think on the right, I think he can cause a lot of damage, especially when he has that pace. Like he can run at defenders. He can, he can juke a guy. Know what I mean, cause a lot of problems. And so I think putting him on the right hand side, I think was probably Southgate's probably best decision. But yeah, today he looked very lively today. So I'm really impressed.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for me, I looked at it and thought, you know what? Like, he just looks more comfortable on the right, and he never used to look that comfortable on the right for me before. Saeed saying that Rashford's unplayable against the lead, but he won't be. Big up, listen, you see what he did to Saliba at Old Trafford?
I was about to
Saying,
say that.
you forget that. What was the score in that game? What was the score? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 3-1. You got a backhand, front hand, backhand. You got slapped up there. So just remember, you got mannered.
Yeah.
You came with your unbeaten records to Old Trafford again, and you got mannered. So behave yourself. Behave yourself, you.
Yeah, man. Look,
on that one. Yeah, like guys, 70 of you in here, please smash a like on the video. Honestly, the mix, I disagree with you. I thought it was a brilliant pass by Bruno for the first goal. I thought brilliant get by Wan-Bissaka. Honestly, it's not. People think that's easy. That was really like top class goal.
It was in the best position for
The movement for that goal was brilliant. It was a brilliant movement because the way Man United dragged the defenders about was fantastic. Rashford comes inside. Wan-Bissaka, other than staying out wide, comes inside as well, and then volleys that on the stretch. He volleyed that ball across. Volley cross. That was a brilliant volley cross, man. And it was just there, easy to tap in for Eriksen. It was a brilliant team goal. But yeah, big up Tom. Jump on, my friend. Jump on. I'll send you the link as well if you're about, mate. I'll send you the link.
I know Wan-Bissaka. I was really impressed with his performance today. We've been, I think we've been very, very hard, critics of Wan-Bissaka, especially the season he's been having so far. So, to have, to come on, to start today, have a good performance. I think it's gonna help him, grow his confidence more, and hopefully he can get better. And Ten Hag can, maybe try and probably maybe see a change, maybe see, try and maybe get like a fitting for Wan-Bissaka because, you know, I'm not, a lot of people don't know this, but Wan-Bissaka used to be a starter for us, but now he hasn't been as he hasn't been as good as we
Nah, he
expected.
has to improve, but listen, you
He has
need to
to
be
improve.
better on the ball.
Exactly.
You need to be a lot better on the
I
ball.
think that's what I think he still lacks that. think just being good on the ball. I think he lacks that still, but I think the defensive part he's been really good. Like today, I saw him you know clear clear a lot of the balls today. But yeah, I think what like today, Wan-Bissaka was probably one of our best players on the pitch. So yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%, 100%, 100%, man. This is the mix, but by the way, honestly, seriously, go and check out his YouTube channel, sick YouTube channel. I really liked his World Cup content. I understand the rim, but overall, Bruno was a waste. He wasted too many chances playing Hollywood balls and holding the ball, holding on to the ball for far too long at times. Yeah, he's always guilty of that. But listen, there is a lot of hangovers going to be. But I was actually quite pleased. We looked quite sprightly up the pitch. We looked all right, and Rashford looked like he's not faced by getting knocked out by England because he wasn't even on the pitch. He got bought on last minute. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Showed us some rottenness tonight. Didn't keep the ball well. Burnley was sharper, which is only natural. They played more games. Casemiro needed in the midfield. Yeah, 100% splash in there. But Casemiro, he looks so comfortable, or is it just me? Did he look so comfortable as a centre half, or is it just me? I've sent you the link on Twitter, Tom. You can hear me. Great goal by Rashford, but performance was bang average on the whole. Bruno was awful. Hollywood passes with simple passes was on. Oh, okay. Wow. Looks like you guys are a bit more. I didn't expect anything from this team. They only trained yesterday. Majority of them only were back in training yesterday. So I didn't have massive expectations of this team. So I don't know what you guys expected. Seriously, I don't know what you guys are expecting, but I was quite surprised. We looked all right. You know what I mean? Because I was expecting us to be horrendous. I expected us to lose. Honestly. Honestly, I did because I know that Burnley are not a shit team. And also, majority of our players only trained yesterday.
Yeah.
We have 15 players at the World Cup.
Yeah, I think today as I said before that it was going to be interesting to see how these players can cope with coming back from a 2 month break, especially with the World Cup going on. So, but I think today, we to be fair, I think we will look good. Like I don't think there was a lot of pressure. I don't think the players felt a lot of pressure throughout most of the game. I think just those little moments.
It's not just me, but obviously, they missed chances. I thought the second half, that chance where on Wan-Bissaka's side, he was struggling to get back. The guy should have scored. But that was the only big chance they created, if I'm not mistaken. What other chances did they create?
I think maybe that chance in
the left foot. The left foot.
Yeah.
The left foot for Banzi. Nah, listen, he tried a hard technique. He's not getting that ball in, man. Not like that on the left foot. No chance. But that's a really difficult finish. But did you know Bruno's unnecessary yellow card just gave him a suspension in the quarterfinals? Oh, my God. Are you lying to me? Wow.
But I think out of all the players today, I think Debrakwa was the one that I think probably had probably like the most mistakes in him, because I think he hasn't started as much for United, so I think for him to have like an actual start today, I think he looked a little bit shaky among the players in today's game, which is fine, like which is normal, like of course, like you can when you don't really start, when you're not usually a starter for Ten Hag, you tend to make some mistakes, but I mean but I think I think besides that, I don't think we really look like we didn't really look like we were gonna concede. Really.
Maybe honestly, there's not one moment in the game where I was thinking Man United are gonna concede.
No,
I genuinely didn't. But big up, Tom. Welcome, Tom. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, evening. How are we all doing?
Did you watch that game?
Yeah, of course.
What did you think? I was really reassured as Casemiro as a centre half. He made one or two mistakes, but other than that, I thought it was brilliant.
I think like you say, with the role that he does normally play, being the defensive midfield role, it's like they're used to the opposition goalkeeper booting it long and having to win the ball in the air. But one of the commentators actually on Sky, I can't remember which commentator. Well, they made a good point about Casemiro, and it was you can define an elite defensive midfielder and just an ordinary good defensive midfielder by the fact of they can head the ball out of the air, but they can also head it to another player on their own team whilst under pressure, and that defies from being good to being elite.
Yeah.
And Casemiro proved that today. You know, when you have a trailing midfielder like McTominay that was having to come deep, Eriksen, Bruno, whenever they came deep for the ball, when Casemiro was the one who was targeted, because Burnley targeted him because they thought he's not used to this position, he's not the quickest in the world, and we can get after him and we can get at him. And by doing so, they stuck players like Barnes on him, for example. Goodmanson had a couple of goes at him, trying to get the ball out of the air. But when they realised that he can take the ball down, not only with his foot, but with his head as well, and still find one of his teammates, they suddenly went completely off of the idea and they went and targeted Lindelof instead, which out of the two of them was the weak link, ultimately. And we know that Lindelof's frailties are in the air, but no, big up to Burnley, to be fair to him. I'm not going to lie to him.
They look good, didn't they, in part?
Company's done a decent job with them. In parts of it, they look good. You know, they've got good pressing lines.
Yeah.
Possession-wise, I thought in the first half, I think for the 20 minutes, I think they were good, really good. Yeah. Possession-wise, in the same mould of how a Mancini team played at Man City, in a similar mould to how Pep's team play now. I'm not saying he's a mini Pep or anything like that, but from these Burnley players who were lump it long and hope for the best under Sean Dyche to now playing I would say maybe the Belgian or the English version of a mini tick-attacker, I don't really think it was that bad to watch, to be honest. And it was more entertaining, I think, as well, with the way that Burnley play now than they have in the past.
But
which I thought made it a lot more of an interesting game, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think
they had a finisher. They might have maybe caused us the problem. They might have at least got one goal.
The finisher, I don't like the Barnes chance, for example, when Casemiro made the blunder toward the end, and Dubravka, listen, Dubravka. Where do we start, man? We've loaned this guy in. What have we loaned him for? I think Tom Heaton's better than him, if I'm being honest. I prefer Tom Heaton anyway.
Really?
Because he doesn't do any of this pissing about playing out from the back. Just lump it long. And in the end,
he's for Burnley, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, you saw Casemiro was taking the goal kicks for him.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't play out from his feet.
Wow.
That just sums it up as a goalkeeper, doesn't it?
Listen, honestly, I don't know what that was made of, but he just this comment typified him, and this is what she said. She said, "Dear heavens, Dubravka looks like he had too much brown liquor drinking last night." That's what she thinks.
Big up, Natalie.
That's what Natalie thinks.
Nuruddin's gone.
Oh my god!
What do you think, Dubravka? Anyway, Malcolm, I'll wait for him to come back.
Yeah, that's not to me. Dubravka. I mean, I haven't really seen much of him to say that. I think he should, be loaned back or he should leave. To me, I mean, there's a reason why he's a second choice or even third choice, for Ten Hag. So I mean, he hasn't really started for us. So, but to me, I think in terms of the game today, I feel like there are times where I feel like he should have, handled the ball well a little bit more. I think when Casemiro passed the ball back to him, I think he just misplaced the ball. But I'm like, he just, maybe let's not just control the ball. You know what I mean? Just trap it. You know what I mean? And then turn. Look who's open. Pass the ball. But then I think he made a little bit hard for himself because he was really on the verge of So I'm like,
Malcolm, let me just get this super chat. Big up. Hold it tight there. I'll come back to you at that point.
Yeah.
Sami Yasser says, Nuruddin, did you hear the rumours that Benzema wants to finish his career in London? Imagine him sacking Martinelli and Jesus.
Here we go again.
We'll be better attack than PSG. Well, you've got more chance of me going to Mars Actually, you got more chance of me starting for Man United in the next league game as a centre back than you got Benzema coming to Arsenal.
That's true.
How about that for you, eh? You got more chance of me stepping in for Maguire with my bad knee.
What happened to your boy Ronnie anyway, Zane? You were bigging up Ronnie when he were here. He's a free agent now. What you
He
doing?
was using
Yeah,
Ronnie
go
against
get
us.
him, man.
Yeah.
Go
So
get him.
big up, Ted. No, honestly, Ted, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that Man United played, especially in the first half, first 25 minutes, half an hour. I thought Garnacho got in a couple of times. It was just the last pass. And I thought we scored a fantastic goal.
Yeah, the
And
final
then
third, yeah.
Rashford scored a brilliant wonder goal. But other than that, I thought, I didn't feel like, other than he made one mistake, Casemiro, I didn't think he did anything too wrong. But let me just settle this. Stevens Sunday 7. Saeed calling you out on his match reaction about Casemiro being done. Nothing wrong with that. Saeed can do that. What I want to make is that Casemiro is not the player he was 2 years ago. And now Man United have given him 5-year contract on some ridiculous wages. So this is what I'm saying to you. Like Casemiro at 25, yes, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But Casemiro is not as quick as he did. But today, I thought he was brilliant at the back. And I'm always going to come out and say that. So you're happy to be called out. But overall, we will see who's right in the long term. Because for me, it's ridiculous for me. No other club was going to give him a 5-year contract with those wages. Like I said, his grandchildren are still, they're not even here yet. They're not even born yet, but they're dancing on the Copacabana beach. Was yeah.
I think to me, to me, I think with Casemiro, I think now that even though he doesn't really
guys,
have
there's 115 of you. Please smash a like. 1 minute, Malcolm. 115 of you, smash a like on the video. Become part of the community, and mainly, please smash a like on the video because the videos are not getting the amount of likes as the amount of people who are watching the videos. Honestly, it's like when I see sometimes 1,500 people watch the video. It's only like 100 likes. Like, come on, people, please make sure you encourage each other to like the video. That's the least you can do. And also hit that notification button because it lets you know when I'm live. Go ahead, Malcolm. You're saying about Casemiro.
Yeah. I was just saying, like, even though he doesn't have like the pace that he used to have, back at Real Madrid, like, he can still, dictate the play. You know what I mean? Like, he can still, string a few passes, do those, long diagonal balls, and he just looks so calm doing it. I mean, he doesn't look under pressure. And to me, I feel like we've lacked that in midfield for time. Like we've stuck with Freddie McTominay for so long, and every time we see them on the ball, like we just we all know how we feel when we see Freddie McTominay playing together. Like they just they just get us on the edge of our seat all the time. So to me, just watching Casemiro today, like I just looked at him. I was like, this guy's just so calm. Like I was like, this guy's not gonna, he's not gonna fumble it. You know what I mean? Like, and he just looks like we just, we have lacked that so much. But now, now that we have him, like, I think it just makes our midfield more, it makes our midfield, much better. So I'm just glad to have him, in our team. But yeah,
we need to sign a younger protege though. We need. I think with Casemiro, I think you've got an insurance policy. If you're going to have 2, maybe 3 years left of world classness that's left in him, but you need to be doing your due diligence. You need to use those 2 or 3 years that you've got of security in that position. Go and scout another player. Real Madrid did it. They wouldn't have let Casemiro go if they didn't sign Camavinga and Tchouaméni. They wouldn't have done it.
Tchouaméni.
Tchouaméni was a decent player that was out there. But even in this fact of now, if you don't look out there in the market and see a player that's there, you don't look at a Moses Caicedo and think, that's the next player for us. You don't look out there and see, Enzo Fernandez, for example, at the World Cup or something like that. If you don't see those players suit your style that Erik ten Hag wants to play, use 2 or 3 years. Go and use your scouts and scout the Brazil. Go and scout the Brazilian leagues in South America. Go and scout all the way in Europe where you're getting some brilliant
Our
defensive
scouts are
midfielders come
amazing,
through.
Tom. Tom,
But we
our
don't
scouts
listen
do
to them. That's
scout.
the thing, Nuruddin. Exactly. We
Our
don't
scouts
listen
do
to them.
scout. Our scouts are really good. They're very, very good scouts, but people don't listen to them.
That's
That's
They
the
true.
make
problem. That is
incredible
the exact problem. We
Actually,
don't listen to them.
Woodward sacked one. Like,
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
seed
Yeah,
off. The
I
black
heard
cat's
about.
called seed off. The black cat's called seed off, Ted. Seed off, yeah, seed off. But yeah, what did you guys think? So the top of the league for a reason. So what did you guys think? Somebody just posted, big up the mix. The mix said, let me just get it. What you guys think about underappreciated company, top of the league, playing really un-Burnley like football. They're not like Burnley like football.
Nah,
Nah, man. No.
nah,
Pressing
come on.
really high, playing like football, man. So
Different. Yeah.
yeah, very different. And like I said, if they had a striker tonight, they might have could have the mistakes that the Bravka made. But 100%, Tom, listen, we do have these scouts, but nobody listens to these scouts.
That's the problem.
Woodward sacked one or two of them.
I heard about that. that.
So it is what it is. Genuinely, it is what it is. Like, it's crazy.
But you need to get some, like we discussing. We'll probably discuss about ownership and stuff on another stream because it's getting a bit boring now. We want to talk about football, not off the field antics. But you know, whoever a new ownership comes in or whatever,
I mean,
we need a sporting director. We need something. Unfortunately, we need a leader of operations because whatever John Murtough's doing or whatever he's smoking or he's got in his coffee, like you said it perfectly on last stream, Nuruddin. We're getting linked to fucking Mbappe. We're getting linked to Mbappe when we need a proper striker who is available and gettable right now. We're running out of sponsors, so God knows where money would even become available for Mbappe. Yeah. We're probably going to be hundreds of millions of pounds, even more in debt, the longer these people keep at the club. But like you said, Chelsea did a brilliant thing. They brought in a brilliant scout from the RB Salzburg. Should we say, I would say technical department or academy in Christian Villa, which is a brilliant scout who's worked with the likes of Ralf Rangnick. And you look at the Austrian sort of market, the league, the production of players that they brought through that system. Most of those players have won Champions Leagues, have won, major honours in their own countries, domestic leagues. I think a couple of them have won a World Cup as well, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so we need a proper dictator sort of authoritarian who's going to lead the footballing director department because we should have a plan now for who we need in January because we've seen the front line today. It's got us through against a Burnley team, but a Burnley team is not a Man City. He's not a Chelsea. He's not an Arsenal. He's not a Liverpool. These teams are going to find players like Marcus Rashford a lot easier to handle than Burnley will. So those darted runs that he made to the box where he took 2 or 3 players and then blasted it into the bottom corner, he won't have a yard of chance to do that in a Liverpool game or in a Man City game. You need to get some recruitment done and you need to bring in a centre forward. We need that centre forward today because Martial, we saw today, he was getting clipped.
Listen, Martial, every time he went down, my heart was in my mouth.
Your heart sinks because you think, all right, that's another 4 weeks on the treatment table. It's the same thing with Varane. We need a centre back. We need cover for these players, 100%. But we don't have a plan to get any players out there to cover these. Even if it's a loan, we need to do it.
100%. Big up Rashid. Rashid said, Nuruddin, I have 2 cats too, bro. I would totally be messed up if anything ever happened to any of them. I wish Scozy and Seed of all the best. Best, man. Sending love. Big up. Sending love to your cats too, man. Somebody saying here, he's saying, Splash the Night, saying, Nuruddin, what do you think about Anthony? I don't like the way his attitude and his heading. And he needs to mix up his play. I thought he could have scored. I thought he took a deflection, didn't he? I thought at times when on the transition, he was a bit direct. But yeah, I don't know.
I think he lacks the sharpness.
And the red card. The yellow card. I was like, what are you doing that for? Like, don't get into habits of just picking up.
Well, Bruno misses the quarterfinals, doesn't they? Yeah, because of the yellow card that he's picked up. It's stupidity.
What did he get the yellow card for?
Because the guy Roberts was Like he went in late on Bruno, and then Bruno's reacted, and then a challenge like 4 minutes later, Bruno's gone basically into the back of him and run late, and picked up a silly yellow card, and he misses the quarterfinals game now.
Yeah. And I feel like with Bruno, man, he just complains, man. Like, I don't know, man. Just admit he did wrong, man. But I don't know, man. Sometimes I just look at Bruno, man. I'm like, why did he do that, man? Then he starts complaining. He starts whining. I'm like, that's your fault. Like, that's on you. So
just get on with the game.
Yeah, listen, please, 125 of you, please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Listen, I expected a worse performance. I expected a massive hangover, and at times we saw it, but I expected it to be more consistent throughout the game. And I thought we could get beat here. We could get beat by Burnley here. And thankfully, we didn't. And we played some good stuff at times. Yes, the last pass was missing, the bit of the rhythm. But I thought the first goal that we scored, I thought it was a fantastic goal. I thought the rhythm and the way we dragged the Burnley defense about, I thought that was fantastic. I don't know what you guys think already, but yeah, there's been some fascinating quotes from Ten Hag. Basically, he doesn't know when Sancho's coming back. He's still not saying it, and so it's it's going to be very interesting. But yeah, like all Man United players are trending on Twitter. It's surreal. Wan-Bissaka, Garnacho. What do you think of Garnacho tonight, guys? What did you think of Garnacho?
Sharp. I think he's put some work in off the pitch, especially to keep up with the rapidness. But one thing that I like about Garnacho's play, especially more to the like of a Sancho or a Rashford on the left-hand side, is his defensive work. I don't think gets credited enough. It's not so much about sticking a tackling or anything like that. It's your position on the field will dictate or impact where the fullback can go and where he can link up with his wide player. If you pull back into your own half, like he did a couple of times, especially in the second half, where he came a lot more deeper and direct towards where Malacia was, and then when they rotated with Shaw and stuff, when you pull back so far, that opposition fullback can only go so far forward. And if they go past Garnacho and Manchester United on the transition, there's that whole channel there. And we know that he's got the pace to burst away and completely blow a back line out of the water. We know it. We've seen it many times before. We saw it in the Fulham game where he had that opportunity and no chances to do so. So effectively, I think defensively, he's a lot more solidified than it. But at the end of the day, he's a kid. So I don't want to be doing what we've done with many of our young players, overplay them, then we pay them in wages, and then before you know it, they'll completely blow their career away because of injuries, or they'll look at a big move somewhere else. Keep them well grounded and keep them wrapped up in cotton wool for now. You can use that weapon that is Garnacho in a game that suffices, maybe a more meaningful game. Getting top four or potentially a final or something like that if you need somebody to bring on or something. That's more sufficeful to do than put him in games where not so much not meaningful, but
is he there?
I don't think it's a game if you need him.
No, listen. I thought, it says Garnacho was okay today. Wasn't at his best game. Obviously, still raw. But listen, it's about rhythm, innit? It's about rhythm. It's really about rhythm. I thought a couple of times he could have got behind. I thought that's the ball he miscontrolled. The other ball he ran too much. But like I said, it's just like these players are playing because they've had a lot. He's only played 2 games, and those 2 games was training camp in Spain. Did you see if Wan-Bissaka turning off when tracking Burnley counter-attack? Gunnarsson played a brilliant cross. Everyone's lost his man. That's why Erik ten Hag don't want him. Okay, that was interesting. I thought he put the attacker off. I thought he put it off, but that's another thing. I thought you actually thought he played all right. He played all right. At times when they press high, I don't think United players gave him too many options. I think the options are the players that were really, really, really like pressed high. There was no options because the Burnley press was so good. And you can tell that Burnley have won a lot of games in the Championship or top of the league. You can see that when you see that press. Bruno behaves like a petulant kid in the park, also moaning like someone stole his toy or bike.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bruno getting on like a grumpy old man, always moaning and groaning. There you go, Natalie. Natalie's a poet and she didn't even know it, eh? Yeah. But do any of you see? I'm trying to bring up now. I'm trying to share some of the. Let me just go to it. Let me just go to the Ten Hag quotes. Some Ten Hag quotes. I don't know if any of you guys have saw the Ten Hag quotes where he's talking about Martinez and how Martinez got in touch with him. Did any of you see that? Where Martinez was like, "Listen, I want to go to say Miasi, where are you? Come back here." Martinez told Ten Hag, "Listen, Arsenal want me.
Hey,
Do you want me? You know what I mean? Do you want me? You know what I mean? Do you want me to come?" So, did you see that comment?
Yeah. I was
Yeah, I thought it was a very interesting comment.
Well, a lot of managers don't open up about things like that, do they? They're very quiet or in the background. It's more a case of what's done is done, and at least you're at the football club.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people out there, it doesn't need to be said or known. Lisandro Martinez wasn't the centre back that he originally wanted, Ten Hag, anyway.
he wanted Timber more.
He wanted Timber, and Timber was... He bottled it because he thought he wasn't going to wait the World Cup.
Though, honestly, I'm so glad Timber's going to be a good player in the future, but I'm so glad we got this feature, the leader.
Yeah, I'm glad we got
Martinez. His
Martinez.
leadership and his aggressiveness on the pitch. Like, if I played, I would love to play for players like that.
Would you buy Timber as well and play him with him? Or do you think that's a worry in the Premier League because of the height?
That's too much. I know, like, I feel like that's too much though, because to me, I think we're.
You know what? So somebody here is saying that Wan-Bissaka had a good game. A lot of people, to be fair, expected him to be a lot worse than he was. Are we right when we say that?
Yeah, I think because he's not played at all.
Yeah, he's not played. I expected him to be worse. I actually thought you can tell a little bit of coaching. You can tell that he's been coached a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Some of the like movement and stuff, you can tell they've worked on his movement, especially.
Yeah. Man, get the likes up. Big up also 0161 Mansi Pasaka, man. Big up Mansi Pasaka. Love, brother. Love, King. It says, guys, your thoughts on Burnley kid Benson. Yeah, he looks good, man. He got tired at the end. I think he got.
He went off injured, didn't he?
No, I think he got fatigued. I think he looked fatigued at the end. I agree, Nuru. Wan-Bissaka played good game, but can't keep his concentration and focus throughout the 90 minutes compared with the lot who's brilliant trekking his man in the far post. No, 100%. That diagonal ball, the ball in the air, Wan-Bissaka, he don't know how to defend that. He doesn't know how to defend that.
No, he doesn't know how to defend that.
This is, I think, over floater. He might be an Arsenal City fan or Liverpool fan. He says, I want Wan-Bissaka to stay at United forever. There you go. Timber and Martinez together won't work in the Prem. We can deal with one shot, but not yeah. Nah.
I just think we need somebody with.
To be fair, when I look at it, I think in the teams, other than Burnley, other than Fulham, Mitrovic, there's not that many tall strikers. Obviously, other than Haaland, where people cross the ball for. You know what I mean?
Well, your boy Skamaka at West Ham.
Oh yeah, what? Yeah. He's at the wrong club, though. I'm telling you, he's at the wrong club, mate. Negative, absolutely zero creativity. David Moyes, mate. Honestly, the sooner David Moyes heads out of that West Ham, the better it's been for Skamaka, honestly. Because David Moyes is killing creativity, mate. Everybody's behind the ball. How can you create something with a manager like that?
I think a
great game X for far from good. His assist was deliberate. He asked for the ball and waited for the chance to cut it back. No, 100%. Yeah. ESPN agree with you. Manchester need more, 100%. Yeah, of course we need more. You can tell we're lacking quality. But honestly, guys, I don't know what I expected. I expected a lot more. Like, I expected this game tonight to be Man United to look really bad, to be having a horrible hangover from the World Cup, and we didn't. on the whole, we didn't. In parts, we did. In 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here and there, we did, right? But I expected us for the whole game to be a hangover and for Man United maybe to nick it 1-0 or for Burnley to beat us 1-0. I was celebrating the day that we get quality box-to-box midfielder in the mold of Edson Fernandez. Eriksen defensively isn't that great. He's not that great at all. He's not. But I thought he took his goal well. I thought the run for the goal was like a thing that's worked in training. That looked like a training ground goal, if you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the movement, yeah. It's very similar to how City construct some of their goals, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, the slide tackle. Yeah, it was a slide tackle volley, innit? Slide volley. It was a slide volley. The ball's about to go out. It's difficult to control that ball and to get that back in position. But he asked for that. You can see him asking for the ball, so getting inside. Other than he sometimes remember he used to stay out wide. He's more inside then, and then he puts that ball back for the tapping. Last push for Julian Timber. Lockie Singh is in love with Julian Timber. He's in love with Julian. He loves Julian Timber. Listen, the guy denied us. I don't want him. And I'm so happy that he didn't come to us. I'm glad that Martinez came to us. How you know is how easy we were pressed on the goal kicks compared to what we do, what we have. Of course. But that is to be because they've not played together like that. To be fair, those guys have not really played with the Brafter in a meaningful, like super competitive game. Do you know what I mean? Do people understand that? Like, yeah. Well, honestly, Wan-Bissaka basically makes a bit of a joke. Man United, that's what somebody else. I'm sure going to have to bullying players. Oh, that's what he said. So Ten Hag has just said some interesting things. I'll play this a little bit so you can hear, guys.
Come back, make sure you're fit, and everyone.
So this is what McTominay
is told. Everyone's fit. That was one thing that the manager said. When you come back, make sure you're fit, and everyone's trained well in Spain. All the lads have played extremely well in the World Cup. Obviously, so proud of all of them, especially the Sandro, who's gone one step further and won it. Everyone at Man United so happy for him because he deserves it. He's that type of guy where he's fully in the mix with competitions like that. And for us, I feel like we're just looking forward to getting back. Squad's in good shape. I feel like
there you go. You heard him. It's enough of you, Scott McTominay. But obviously tonight, the big difference in midfield in it was Scott McTominay and Casemiro. The only thing that Casemiro is 30 years old. That's the thing that hurts me. It really hurts me. Like we spend that money on Casemiro and he's that. Shout out to General Nuruddin and the Therapy Army. Big up Esco. I am Martial FC till I die, but a serious club would honestly need one more striker. A striker replacement and a replacement for McTominay, also for Maguire. Then maybe we can think about Luke Shaw replacement and Delort finally. Yo, the mix is he wants to get rid of them all. Who's going to be left when he get rid of them all? Donny, man. Listen, Donny's going, I think. I think Donny didn't play tonight. I think Donny's on his way. And I genuinely think he's happy for it. McTominay has talked, and then he drops a stinker as usual tonight. I don't think he was that bad, but yeah, he gave the ball away bits. Yeah, I'll give you that for sure. But yeah, Rashford goal. What did you guys like about it? I'll go to you first, Tom.
No, I just think like the movement that he made.
Is it me or Tom? Can I ask you this question? But has he looked since Ten Hag has he looked more comfortable playing on the right? Even for England, he looked more comfortable. Remember, he used to look awkward on the right. Do you remember?
I think it's because he's never had a congestion of games playing that position. Really, has it? Because it's either been somebody's been injured in the front line, he's had to cover centre forward, or you've had players who have played but have been preferably on the left in someone like a Sancho, who we supposedly bought to play on the right, who was supposed to be a right-wing expert, which has clearly not worked out and has backfired. But I don't know what it is. It's like he picks up the ball and you just see his eyes they just light up now. We didn't used to see that. We saw that like when he first broke into the team under Louis van Gaal, and he used to make those darted runs towards defenders and take people on and things like that. You see the confidence and the cheekiness to even nutmeg players and think, you know what, I'm going to take you on. I'm going to give it a go and I'm going to give it, my all. Even if, backfires and it doesn't come off, give it a go at the end of the day. And he did today, didn't he? Where he took the 3 players on, completely bamboozled the centre back, I think, and then obviously dragged it out a bit to the right. And I'm thinking, I think this might go over the bar. And he's just hit it hard and low and gone into the inner side netting. And I mean, when you put the ball in that position of the net, I mean, you know that you've hit the ball well at the end of the day. And now I'm seeing it where I think a couple of months ago, maybe this time last year, he would have scuffed that shot and it would have gone wide. But the directness as well, just to drag it across the floor, and the power and the pace that he hits it with. I think there's very few players in the world can hit it with the pace that he can at the end of the day when he gets the mobility behind the ball. And I don't think a lot of keepers would have saved that today, to be honest. I don't think any of the top ones in the world would have. But I just think the directness of his runs is superb and brilliant. And if Fernandes can keep up his good fortune and his good form of being able to transition the ball to players when we are breaking on the opposition or we're trying to get in behind, if he can keep that passing accuracy sharp and on point, I think Marcus Rashford's probably our best attacker, if I'm being honest, because I don't see much from Martial, and I know obviously there's the injury concerns there. Garnacho, I'm not putting any pressure on him because he's a young kid, and this is what I meant before, why we need investment in that attacking line in January.
No, yeah. Listen, big up to every one of you. There's 130 of you in here. Big up, please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that notification button because it definitely lets you know when we're next live. 0161 Mazzi Besaka said, what did Scott do today? Yet people try to play down certain players' performance. Guess it's different criteria for different players. So basically what he's saying is that people have got agendas against players. So if they don't perform more than exceptionally good, then people are going to say, oh, they were bad. Now, he gave the ball away a couple of times, but in midfield, sometimes you're going to give the ball away. But I thought he should have scored. I thought he should have done better because that chance there, because Scott McTominay is a good finisher. That was the thing I was disappointed because the way Rashford teed him up there was a beautiful move, that move as well. But yeah, Splash the Net says, I don't know if you noticed when Rashford was going to celebrate, he was going to do the Mbappe celebration, then he stopped himself. I'm going to come to you, Malcolm. Malcolm, tell me about the Rashford goal. What did you think of the Rashford goal, Malcolm?
Brilliant finish. I think
because you see it, like he dips it, he hits it on that, like
almost
and the ball then dips like that. That I thought was a brilliant thing.
Brilliant, man, brilliant. I don't think I can really say much. I think just the quality in the power, man. Just the quality in the shot, man. He just went for it. Like he didn't, like you think he was gonna maybe crush it in or maybe make a few touches, but he just went for it. And yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. I think to me, he's always had it in him. Just that that's just a skill, just running at defenders. You know what I mean? We've seen it quite a few times in the World Cup where you think he's gonna show one side, but then he'll juke a man another side, then he juke a man again, then he'll just take a shot. Yeah, man, he just always had it in him. So yeah, he looks like a man that's he looks like a man that's revived. He looks like someone that has come through a struggling time, and now he's looking more and more confident as we get into the later stages of the season. But props to him again for getting the second goal. So yeah.
Nah, big up. Honestly, big up. Listen, let's quickly do the player ratings in it. Let's do the player ratings. The Bravka.
I'd give him a 5. To be
5.
honest.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, 5.
You got away with one tonight, innit? With a couple of the mistakes that you made. You got away with one, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, 5. Yeah, Tom.
Yeah. I'd give him a 5. Yeah.
5. Okay. Well, we'll give him a 5. Okay. Let's. Okay. Splash the Net's giving him a 4. Juan Bissaka. I didn't expect him to play that well. Actually, I'm going to give him a 6.5.
really, I was just going to give him a 7, actually. 7.
Okay, 7. Okay, go ahead.
7.
What are you going to give him, Tom?
I was going to give him a 6, to be honest.
Okay, well, we average out 6.5. The graphical look. People are saying the mix says 5. Natalie says 3. Juan Basaka splashing it says 7. Let me just get this. I don't know about Rashi. He's brilliant. DM at the same time. Don't like it when he starts thinking and he tries to be clever. He's far better when he plays an instinct. Now, 100% agree with you. Yeah, there. Juan Basaka 7 splashing it. Juan Basaka 7. Wow. The people have been 5.6 for Van Biasaka. Oh, come on, behave yourself. Juan Basaka, yeah. 7 had an assist, yeah. 6.5, right. What are you giving Casemiro? I'm giving Casemiro 7. I'm giving him a 7 because, for one, honestly, if Maguire was playing, I would have been more nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have been, I don't know about you, Tom, but I would have been more nervous. I'm going to give him a 7. What are you giving Casemiro?
I would have given him an 8, to be honest. I thought we were probably one of the better players in the field.
Okay. Malcolm?
Yeah, 8. Yeah. 8.
8. How much?
8.
Wow. You guys to give him a bit 8. I'm going to give him Juan Basaka 6.5. Juan Basaka, yeah. Juan Basaka, a lot of people are giving him. So 7.5 for Casemiro. 7. Lindelof, how much are you giving Lindelof? I thought average 6.5 maybe. 6.5. Casemiro 7.1. No, 7.5. Casemiro really solid, yeah. Casemiro 7. He controlled the game even when at the back. Casemiro 7.5. Casemiro 8. Yeah, some people agree with you in the chat, by the way. Lindelof 6. I'll give him a 6.5. Tom?
I'd have given him a 6, to be honest.
6. Okay. Malcolm?
Oh, wait. Who are we reading?
Lindelof.
Lindelof.
Oh, 5.5.
Okay. 5.5. Okay. That's a bit low.
I know.
I thought, 6. I thought a couple of times he did good things. He defended really well. So, yeah.
I don't know, man. I have
don't justify it. Listen, don't justify it. It's just the way you saw it. I thought Malacia was almost a 7 for me. I thought he was aggressive. I thought he was very aggressive in the tackle. I thought he won the ball back on the transition a couple of times. I'm going to give him 6.5.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah.
Wow. It's interesting how different people see it differently, isn't it? I'm loving Natalie. Big up Natalie. Yeah, we got a lot of love for Natalie. Says 6.5 here. Agreeing with me. How much you giving Scott McTominay? I'm going to give him 6.5. McTominay. How much you giving him?
I'm giving a 5, to be honest. I'm being raw, man. Giving him a 5.
That's a bit too harsh.
I didn't see much today, to be honest. I think you should have put the chance away, and I didn't really. No, if Maguire's playing, he doesn't play. So
no, maybe Casemiro would have been on the bench, maybe, and Scott McTominay would have played. Right. So McTominay 5, McTominay 6. I'm going to give him 6.5. Scotty 5. Wow, that's damning. That's quite damning. This is the first game back after 6 weeks off, people. You guys are a bit too harsh. What?
Yeah, he's had 6 weeks off. That's my point. Casemiro's been at a World Cup.
Wow.
I'm giving Casemiro a bit because he had to play emergency centre half, and now we know he can play that position. He was really good. McTominay.
Wow.
I think you guys are a bit too harsh. I'm giving him a 6.5. Ericsson for the goal. I'm giving him a 7. Brilliant.
Yeah, 7. I'll go with that.
7. And I thought he played a couple of really great passes. He still can't defend though. How could you compliment Malacia's performance? Give McTominay the same rating. Yeah, because I thought Scott McTominay did all right. Honestly, I did think he did all right. I think he did all right. It wasn't spectacular. But yeah, I thought Malacia looked fresh. He looked energized, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Ericsson 7. Everybody agrees. Yeah, Ericsson 7. Bruno.
5, man. 5.
What? He set up the goal. He started the move for For
I was
the-
gonna give him a 7.
6.5.
7. But
6.5. 7?
Six- okay,
That's
maybe,
it. No, I'll go
maybe-
6.5 because that yellow card.
Yeah, the yellow card.
Yeah, that annoyed me.
Yeah, 6.5. Ericsson 6.5. HKN Music, you've got an agenda against Bruno. 5. You're having a laugh. Bruno, 5. No.
Right, so simple.
5.5. You guys are absolutely harsh. I don't know what you've got against Bruno. Yes, he can be irritating. Yeah, he groans and moans, but I thought at times he trapped back. He did brilliant. So yeah, 6.5 for him. What? How much are you giving Garnacho? I'm giving Garnacho 6.5 as well.
I'd get, yes,
It
6.
was a last
6 for me.
Solid 6. Solid 6, yeah.
Nah, he's young, man. I'm giving him 6.5.
Right.
6.5, man. I'm giving him a 6.5. Garnacho a 6. Okay, most people agree with you here. What are you giving Martial?
5.
5, man. 5.
5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
look up.
I thought he was at least 6. I thought he held up the ball really well, linked the play at times. Nah, I'm giving him a 6.5. Honestly, I am. I'm sorry.
But I think that that chance he had, in the first half, I think he should have taken that.
Should have scored.
Yeah, he should have been there in the top corner.
Yeah, he should have scored 6. 4 for Martial. Wow, a 6 for Martial.
Nah, not 4, man. That's a little.
Wow.
That's a little.
No, he weren't the worst.
6. Okay, Martial gets 6. Okay, I can be happy with 6. Martial 6.5. Yeah. No, and I see HK Music is like higher. 6.5 is high as you get. How much you giving Rashford for that goal? He's got to be man of the match for that goal.
Oh, 7, man. 7, man.
7.
7 or 8. 7.
Casemiro, the man of the match. Yeah.
7 to 8. I think.
Rashford, to me, Rashford's 8 for me. He gets man of the match.
I was gonna go 9, to be honest.
Okay,
Wow.
9. No problem. 9.
Someone said a
The goal for me. The
10.
run on the goal was a brilliant. Because 1-0
Someone give him
wasn't enough, people. 1-0 is quite dangerous. 1-0 wasn't enough.
Someone give him a 10, I think. I don't know who it was. Someone give him a 10.
He's man of the match on the TV, so yeah. We'll give him a 9. 8 for me, because I don't think Casemiro. I gave Casemiro a 7. But yeah, you want to give him a 9, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, the goal, I thought the run and the goal and the way to finish. I thought Martial's run took away the defenders in it, dragged 2 defenders out wide, and he found that bit of space. Yeah, Casemiro, man of the match for me. Okay, yeah, 7. Rashford, 9, 1 man of the match. Rashford, 7.8, maybe a goal and a run over the defense. I like, yeah. Yeah. Who else came on? Who came on as a sub?
Alanga. Shaw.
Shaw, averaging at 5.5, 6, 6.
Fred as well.
Yeah.
Fred, I didn't even notice Fred in the game. I didn't even notice.
I don't think he took anyone else off, did he?
That was it.
Yeah, they'll get
Ante Alanga came on for Martial. That was it.
Yeah, they'll get 5s, really.
Yeah, that's it. What about Eric Ten Hag? How much are you giving Eric Ten Hag? I'm giving him a 7.5.
Really?
Because I expect to lose this game. Because some of our players trained today, and I thought on the whole they played well. On the whole, I thought we did well to get through. Fred from Stoke came on. That's why I didn't notice him.
I think I'll give Ten Hag an 8. Actually, I think he got it right today.
Yeah, I would have given him an 8.
Yeah, you know what? I understand. I don't know why. I think he's still working on him. It was good to see Brandon Williams back.
Yeah,
He's not a good player, but I like the kid. Yeah, because he plays with a lot of passion and a lot of aggression. But sometimes he's a bit too aggressive for me. He picks up too many yellow cards.
Yeah. But yeah, Ten Hag, man. I think with the players that he had, coming back, I think he utilized them well. So
I think he's done well with the time. I think it's good to see with a lot of the managers that even though they've had maybe a short time, how they can get the best out of the players.
Natalie's having a laugh. Okay, big up, man. Big up HK and music. He says Ten Hag 9 was we usually lose these kind of games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. I thought he come out and talked a lot of comments out there, but we'll probably do a show about it on Wednesday. Sorry, on Thursday, and then maybe Friday. We'll do the show on Friday.
Friday.
But yeah, big up everybody. Love and light. Alex, Eric Ten Hag. Listen, Alex, just quickly, can you just get a couple of quotes for Eric Ten Hag, please? Big up, Alex, United Real Therapy reporter. Just drag up a couple of, if you can, for me. That'll be great. Some of the comments from before the game, and one or two from after the game, if you can. Alex, shout out Alex, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna give him 7.5. I'm not gonna go over the top. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. But what do you guys think about? Should we be worried about Anthony's attitude? And should we be worried about him mixing up the game? What do you guys think?
I just, I don't know. I think attitude, there's a potential there, but I just think that's his personality. It's the swagger into it at the end of the day. I just think that's his, characteristic and his personality. But the play style, I think he's obvious. I think he's very predictable. You know what he's going to do. He's always going to come inside on that left foot, and he's either going to pass the ball off or he's going to try and bend it in the top corner. It's just so predictable. I want to see him go on the opposite side and put a ball in the box with his right foot. Try something different, or maybe not run at a player and play a diagonal pass. Something that new that we haven't seen. Because all I'm seeing is he's running either into people or he's running into open space. I've not really seen a lot at the moment since we bought him. So I want to see a bit more of his game and what he can do.
Yeah, definitely. I just don't want him to get a red card and be temperamental, that's all. Sometimes he has to cool down a little bit. I understand the swag, but just listen, it was the first game back after disappointing knockout emotionally, man. I thought Bruno was all right. He set up the goal, didn't he? He started a move for the goal, for the first goal, played a brilliant pass to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka volleys it back, and we score. So, yeah. Anthony needs the decision-making, needs to be improved. He's proving Scholes right when he's called him a one-trick pony. Nah, man, he's still young. He's only 22, innit? He can get better. Definitely. Garnacho made himself available too many times, but Bruno hesitant with a pass. Yeah. And understand that, but you expect that. HKN Music says we don't ask our left wing to get by their man and put in a cross with their weak foot. So we don't expect it from Anthony. We should relax. He's left-footed winger. He still needs some time. No, 100%. No, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. The mix says Anthony ain't doing nothing, bro. The fans ain't used to certain players, like how they can call Martinez lazy because Martial lazy because he runs like a headless chicken, and Anthony has his own swag. People must get used to it. Now, 100%. But somebody, I just wanted to, because I forgot the comment. Somebody put that in a comment before. I might have been splashed the net. It might have been the splash the net. He says, get back, lads. You're listening to Steve McLaren and Ten Hag instructions. Get back, lads. Get you listening to Steve, yeah. Remember to like and share, people. That's what he's saying there. Big up Jarvis Cocker. Alien Tenno's back now. You're back at home in the warm, Alien. It's a bit cold there tonight, innit? Big up Nuri in the panel. Just got home. McTominay was also garbage. We gave him a 6.5. How much would you give Garnacho? How much would you give McTominay, Alien Tenno? And are the trains running? Or the trains strike? Or did he get a lift? Only played 20 minutes anyway. Yeah, he didn't play a full game. I don't like the United goalkeepers tonight. Yeah, Nathan, we got you. Nebraska got away with him. Yeah, it was splash the net. Splash the net was like, what do you think? Listen, it's a different style in it, and like I said, we need to get used to the way he plays. But guys, listen, big up Alex. Alex probably can't get the quotes. Well, we'll look at the quotes another time. But big up to you all. Love and light, people. Take care. It's been a brilliant match reaction, I thought. I personally, in summary, I thought we would be a lot worse. I thought there'd be a lot of World Cup hangover, especially when I saw the lineup. I was like, oh no, McTominay playing as a defender. Oh no. And then that, it was Casemiro, and then it was all right. You know what I mean? So please, guys, make sure you do this. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to Tom Journalist 1. Tom Journalist 1 on Twitter. And then let me just go back to this. So, and Malcolm Kisa on Twitter as well. Make sure you give him a follow. That's my handle there. That guy, Red Devil, Mr. Structure on Twitter. I always ask different people's views. I like to be interactive on there. I'm not just one of these people that thinks I know more than anybody about football. But if you piss me off, you get Charlie Murphy laugh emoji. That's what you get from me. Maybe people will think we're negative, but United need to play better, man. We should be dominant. Yeah, at times I thought we were dominant, but honestly, I expected a lot from the hangover. There you go. Smash a like on your way out. Therapy arm. Hey! There we go. But thank you so much, Malcolm. Big up to you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Absolutely.
Are you already off school for Christmas? Are you off?
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to leave in about a few hours. So it's gonna be
going home back to Africa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna make your way. Whole family's going home for Christmas, yeah?
Yeah, everyone's gonna be there, so just gonna catch up with the family. Some good food.
But you can't wait for the sunshine, eh? In East Africa, yeah?
It's getting cold. It's getting cold here, man. It's getting cold here by the minute. By the day, man. Every day it's getting colder and colder.
Is it getting colder in Uganda, yeah?
In the US?
No, in Uganda. I think Uganda's gonna be hot.
In Rwanda, yeah.
In Uganda, yeah.
I mean, I would say it's cold, but not as cold as it's here. Like I'd say it's fairly warm. It gets warmer.
Yeah, it gets colder at night. It gets colder at night.
It gets cold at night, but during the day it's usually warm stuff.
Sunshine, yeah.
Yeah, the sunshine.
Big up, man. Oh man, I wish I was going to Rwanda for Christmas, man.
Christmas, eh? Should come. Really, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think after the summer it's better. Over the summer it gets better.
Yeah, man. Big up. Listen, big up to everybody. Big up to all those people who are big up all the people who are celebrating Christmas, man. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all you. I hope you have a beautiful and peaceful one. But yeah, hopefully we'll be back with a show tomorrow. I don't know when, but I'll try to do a show tomorrow. Maybe Friday. I'll try to do on Friday. Friday, maybe. I wish you all happy Christmas. But peace, love, light. Take care, people. Win, lose, or draw. Glazers out. Bankers out. Peace.